Alright, so this what we're gonna do. We was chatting with y'all on the last one, and I was telling y'all since we chatting with y'all, I can say this. So basically, I was saying nobody loves New York like a New York nigga, right? Cause remember I was telling y'all it's New York, nigga. That was really pretty much it, and I was laughing. But when I was watching the video, I felt like a lot of it was unclear because I was laughing. But this your favorite nephew cousin, right? I watched that shit. I actually laughed a little bit. That was funny. It just took a little minute to get there, and that's cool. What is he looking for? What is he? I think every day I just be looking for where I left it. Let's talk about that. Yeah, where I left it, and then it's like I find it, and I drop some jewels for y'all. Try to see if it's a little bit of smoke in the bowl, and I ain't worried about it because it's not. And it's like cool, I'm good with it. But that nigga there, boy, that nigga your favorite nephew cousin is fucking hilarious, dude. But yeah, and it's like nobody else is safe either. If only y'all knew what I thought about on a daily, y'all be like, damn, that nigga's funny as hell. Like he just be saying random shit. I think it's only funny like that because from a youth, bro, I used to just be saying anything to make a nigga stop ranking on me, and they would just lose their mind because they couldn't compete. Niggas only had two things on me. Pause. We just go ahead and get them out of there because we know. But that they could say about me. Maybe even three. And then it's like, okay, cool. But I'm trying to figure out why are you recycling them fits like that. I do it by choice, but I got some questions. And then it was one of those things where I started paying attention more and more. Like, okay. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. And then every day used to be a battle. Cause those same niggas that I used to just know I could beat used to always try to beat. What do you mean? No, I can just shut up, just go ahead, cause I know they what they gonna say. They say the same thing every day, so we got the jokes that's all out, right? What is he splitting in the camera? What is he doing? Right, so we looking for you so you can see we right by you. Alright, so as a youth, even till now, I kind of wear the same fits because I like them, not because these are the only ones I have. I've been doing it since I can remember, right? So we just get that out the way so I can go ahead and talk about you. You look like an industrial knee licker. What is wrong with you, bro? Like, I'll say some shit like that. You be like, what? Like, but everybody laughing at you. I just really want to know what's wrong with you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We seen you selling doorknobs. What's up? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I remember it was a time it was this nigga that always used to talk shit for no reason. He just used to talk shit for no reason. But I swear, I used to wear the same fits, but that nigga used to wear this one fit. at least about twice a week. He had to, and it wasn't because it was all he had. It's just he had to. Right? I never forget that nigga was talking shit about me, and I was like, "You the only nigga that I know with black gums that always be trying to talk. Soy sauce, black packet, mouth ass nigga. Why are you talking to me?" And everybody on the bus laughed, and then we had to go to class. And the sad thing about it was we had first, third, and fifth period together. And I ain't said shit else to the nigga, and he still hurt about that shit. I forgot about it, but everybody else laughing about it. I remember that. It was just like, yo. But sure enough, that day, he still dapped me up. We talked about it, and he took me home. Because he was my ride. And we was cool after that. I do remember that. Yes. And that was years ago. Like, he couldn't do nothing. He was just like, adjusted his jacket and he just went on. 6 minutes and almost 40 seconds. Bro, me as a youth was just, I don't know. I don't know if it. I think it got better. I think it got better. My cousins, man. It was my cousins, me, and I think my brother. So it was a total, I want to say 5 of us, right? We was out for my graduation. Well, the night before my graduation. We was at this burger spot that we go to. So, me being the jackass I used to just come in just on some dumb shit. But this time I wasn't really on it because I had just played basketball with those niggas, right? And the only thing I needed was some AC because I was just going through it, but right. Nigga leg had cramped up on the way over hopping the fence, so I'm like, this is crazy. Alright. So I'm clowning, I'm cool. We finally make it. Everybody laughing at me because a nigga leg just catching a cramp. It's in my knee, so I'm catching a cramp there, and then I'm catching a cramp in my ankle. So I'm like, ooh, everybody laughing because like my whole leg locking up. Right? I say this one phrase, and everybody dies laughing in the whole establishment. And they asked me why I said that because nobody wasn't paying attention to me, bro. And I was like, bro, y'all niggas going to hell. They was like, what are you talking about? I was like, you need to cut that out. He's like, cut what out? Bro, what is wrong with you? You're not doing it. Not doing what? I want my fucking Whopper. I had said that shit loud as hell. But the sad thing about it was we was nowhere near that bit. And everybody looked in the store and just bust out laughing. I was like, I hate it here. You guys never really want to listen. And I was telling everybody to get out of my classroom. And they thought that shit was the funniest shit ever. They was like, bro, what is wrong with you? I just want my Whopper. And I want to sit at my desk and do my work. And we just died off that shit like the whole night, bro. That shit was so funny. And I don't know what made me say that, but that was like one of the funniest moments I had in my life for a good little minute. And then from then on, I just knew we was definitely in that burger establishment. And it ain't even kick us out. They actually gave me free food, bro. And that shit was so funny. They gave me free food and drinks, bro. That shit was hilarious. I want my fucking Whopper. My cousin still mention that to this day. He'll randomly just be like, bro, you know what I thought of? I'm like, shut up. Because he would laugh about it until he get off the phone. But I had some moments. And then it was people around me. So we chatting with 10 minutes and 30 seconds. It was people around me that was naturally funny. And it's like a joke I can't tell y'all right now. But if I ever get the chance to tell you in person, but it's the funniest joke you will probably ever hear. I was like, bro, what is wrong with him? But yeah, the only way niggas used to beat me in ranking is when it used to be all those niggas that I could beat on a daily, like in ranking. They would just always just lose, and then they'll try to gang up on me and still lose. And then eventually I'll just be like, okay, I'm about to go home. And then that's when niggas would get mad. And they would just follow me all the way home saying stupid shit. That would be funny too, but for the most part, niggas couldn't kill me at that, bro, because I knew I was wearing the same fit, and or it was things I couldn't control, and I was like, whatever. But I think about so many things on a daily that are funny. You definitely don't want that shit now, boy. We just be wanting to know what's wrong with you. I feel like it be niggas out there that think they funny, but they don't know they funny. Or they might know that they funny, but they don't think they funny. And then it be people out there that just be funny. When a nigga be like, huh, funny. A nigga thinking of some shit. And usually he can play it safe or he can just start killing your ass. And then sometimes I feel like it's the way I look. People don't think I'm gonna say something to you. Cause most of the time I just be like, oh, okay. And then sometimes I really just might fire your ass up. I, I remember the other day, right? We just gonna say the other day. It was this man. He was walking. He was just walking. I'm like, okay. Just walking. We like, yeah, he was walking. Okay, then what? He was walking, then he looked at you, and then you looked back, and then it was like, nah, what? Yeah, you kept walking. He was like, nah. And then he seen you again, and he was like, nah. So you ain't think nothing of it. He did it about 7 more times, right? Still ain't think nothing of it. And then he was like, and then eventually, probably like 2 more times after that, he was like, oh, bro, you good? So you finally got pissed off, and then he was like, no. And then he walked off. And then you just was like, oh, okay. You don't remember that? That wasn't you. Okay. And then 2 more niggas was looking at you. The people behind you was like, damn, that's crazy. Because they seen 8 more people looking at you. Where is he getting all these numbers from, bro? Like, oh. Yeah, we talking to you too. Yo. is he talking about? I wish you would get to the point. Can't. I can't. Can't even do it. Can't even do it. Mm-mm. It's not for me. But I'm telling you, this used to be the one back in the day. Mm-mm. That ain't. Mm-mm. No. Nope. Mm-mm. Hell. Mm-mm. Nah, that ain't it. Right. They be right there on them. They be like, yeah, yeah. Can't even do it. We still chatting with you.